Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to your coffee cup reading for this week. This week is really tight in time, and next week it's gonna even be worse. So I'm gonna do a coffee cup reading for everybody, just one for the week. It has been it has been crazy, like everybody else, right? So uh, I decided to come up and show my face instead of having that cup, and everybody tell me, we don't see nothing, we don't see nothing. Well, how can you see anything? You have to put it on a computer. They're on the phone, you can't see, but not what I see, you see. You may see something else, right? So you guys, I want you to open up your heart, open up yourself. We come into a new, today is 10/10, and we come into a new cycle in this universe. And uh, uh, it's really, it's been so intense and draining and tiring. I come home and I fall asleep and I say, what is wrong with me? Usually I come, I cook dinner, I go for a walk, I do a lot. And here lately, it is so draining. And it is not just me, it is everybody else. I don't know if this camera is right. Anyway, it is really interesting how life has been going, but I want you to really, when you're listening to this coffee cup reading, I want you to be happy. Just let go of everything. I don't care what it is. It is time to just relax, learn to open your heart, learn to receive. And sometimes I say things and somebody hear it one way, somebody else hear it the other way. Just open up yourself to receive whatever come. Not me, I mean, it is in the cup, and whatever I see in the cup. So it touch you, it help you, it heal you, it motivate you, it get you into clarity, it brings some images and passion and inside of you to move on in your life to something better, something greater, something more beautiful than what we have. And if you are there, you're there already. It's beautiful. I feel I am there, but believe me, there is always something we need to learn. We need to outgrow. So learning and growing, it is not one thing and that's it. It is a continual. Take a deep breath and just release and open your heart and let's see what is in the cup. Let me show you. I just turned the coffee cup upside down. Let me put my glasses so I see. Wow. Wow. In the bottom of the cup, you standing up and you holding this tooth in front of you, but it is light. Everything is light. We're not in darkness in the bottom of the cup. Look at that, okay? It's beautiful because you standing up with, hold on, I was doing this side. Let me do this pass, and then while I am doing it, just one coffee cup for everybody. I'm gonna read the whole cup, okay? So it's gonna be a little longer than usual, but hey, something gonna come up for you. Anyway, you standing right there, there is a tooth, you're letting go of something. You did let go already you did let go. Because this is the bottom of the cup. This is the past. This is something that happened. And you let go of whatever it is. And you're looking up at this person face to face. It's like some of you just met somebody in their life. Some of you once you drop that tooth, once you drop that idea, once you drop that paradigm and all the paradigm you grow up with, that something have to be this and this and this and that, once you drop it out, you found what you want. Or once you drop out, I want a partner in my life that's going to be this and this and this and this, and just surrender to the universe, to what is more important and most relevant in a relationship for you at this time. Because my relationships before, many years ago, it wasn't, it is not, and it will not be any close to what I will expect my relationship to be now. But in order for me to attract that relationship, I need to be in clarity of who I am, what is it that I want to accept into your life, what were good for me, you know? So anyway, it's like, it's beautiful because you both, your head, you're looking at each other. It's like you're adoring somebody in here. Above that, you moved out of, you could be that you turned away from relationship, that you adored something happened. I don't know, but it could be that you stepped out and out of on this relationship, or they stepped out on you, and you've been like an ant. I want you to Google what is the animal spirit for ant. When something show up for us, dig deeper into it. Try to find out what it means and what it is for you. What is it talking about for you? To me, when I think of an ant, aunt, not aunt, aunt, A-N-T, with my accent sometime, you know, it could go both ways. An ant works so hard. It's such a little creature. It's you can hardly see them. You walk on them. You can step over them. But the ant work hard to gather food for the family, for the future. The ant is a hard worker. So whatever you did, whatever you stepped out of a relationship for a reason, it made it harder for you. You're working hard to gather what you want. But the beautiful part is, even you working harder and you're looking for things, you yourself are in white energy and clarity. You are more, and you're not a victim. You're not thinking, how could this happen to me? How could that person do that to me? How could I, after I have this, it disappeared and here I am on my own again? Whatever, however the situation speak to you, it could speak to you in many different ways. It depends where you are in life. But you are by yourself and you're climbing up. You're climbing up. You're not walking on the ground straight. You climbing up. You're going up the hill. You're going up the mountain. You have two people, two women, long hair women watching you. You have two women watching you. They appear to be worried about you, but they're not. I'm sorry to say that they're not, because they look like they are white, but they're surrounded with black. That means there is a jealousy, there is envy, there is something that they can't believe how you growing, how you moving, how you manifesting, and how you not in a victim mode. You know, the victim energy is low, is low energy. It doesn't get nobody nowhere. But I'm telling you, those people watching you, and one of them putting their foot right on your head, somebody wanna stamp you down, and you saying, I'm moving on. I keep pushing, I keep pushing. And where you're moving into, it's a nice, clear mountain. It's a clearer place. It is more, it's like the universe all of a sudden show you, say, my child, you deserve to feel good. You deserve to have something good. You suffered a lot. You went through a lot. Life wasn't easy for you, but I'm opening the place for you. Now, don't say when I say that, oh, no, it is not opening for me. Yes. God opened the place for all of us, the universe, the energy out there, but it is you. Who are you involved with? How do you think about yourself and your life? All that happen, all that have a big effect on what you see and where you go. And it is open for you. The thing is, where are you in this life? At what point are you at to really open up your space and your life to receive? Are you? This ant is. This ant is moving on, and that person that wanna shove the head down, the ant saying, oh, this hurt. You're getting angry. But you know what? Anger is good. Anger is a high energy state. If you don't get angry, you don't become stronger. Let me tell you, when I was writing my book, I was writing my life story, and I wrote my parents a letter. I said, please come save me. This man locked me in a house. He beat me up. He starved me. I need to get out of here, but I need to get out of here with my baby. And the letter come back saying, we can't have people talk about us. You got to stay with your husband for the sake of us. I expected that, right? I expected that. And it was okay because I know this is the culture and this is what we do. We worry too much about what people think, right? So within the years, and yes, I made my way out. I made my way out. I'll share with you one day. But when I start to write my life story down, and I reached to the point with all the suffering I went through, and I reached to the point where I am writing that I wrote my parents a letter to save me. And this is what they said. I said, and this is what they answered me. You need to stay with him for the sake of your family. We can't afford the people talking bad about us. You know what? It was years. When I left him, I got married by force at 14. I left him at 18 and a half with a 2-year-old child, with $400 in my pocket, but I made my way and God opened the rest of the road for me. But I was writing my story when I was like maybe 50 years old. 50 years old. I finished my book sitting down on the pool back there, writing the last words in there, right? This is in my home. This is my home. So you know what, you guys? It took me years. It took me 30 years for me to get angry. All this time, I wasn't angry. Guess what? Everybody stepped all over me. The minute I start to get angry, the rage that come out of me, the rage of being so belittled, stepped on, beaten up, crushed, talked down to, it start to dissipate, and nobody is gonna do that to me again. It took a while. It's an act of self-love. The coaching program I went to for 3 years, guess what? It was for me. It was for me. And the same thing is here for you. You turning away from something. You done with something. You want to move on to better place. Whatever life is given us, whatever life is putting in our way, it is all a learning steps, learning steps. You getting angry, well, guess what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Get angry. The only thing I tell you, do not get angry and stay there. Channel that energy. Find a coach that could help you. Listen, get a coffee cup reading that can help you. It's not the coffee cup reading. It's being a coach. I'm able to help you through things. But if you want to, if you need to. But you're moving it through that, and you have this vision in front of you. You have somebody on that road, and that road looked like a cedar tree, right? You have this person standing up with their hand above your head. Somebody watching out for you. Somebody is trying to bless you. Somebody that's already gone, and it looked like it's a man. Somebody that passed, your grandfather, your father, whoever is that. That person is older than you. And they're gone, they passed, their feet not on the ground. Their hand is above you, they blessing you, they guiding you, they telling you, I'm here for you. So whoever, whatever it is going on with you, this person is protecting you and helping you see that cedar tree coming to a point. And at the end of that road, you're moving on to it. It is not that it is a perfect, but it is not a black, it's not dark and dreary, it is not the painful. It's just situations that we all have to go through in life. And when you heal your wounds, and when your energy is higher, when you get above those lower energy with loving yourself, adoring yourself, taking care of yourself, you get to a point where you are lifted by the universe. I want to show you, and I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. Look at that man right here, and you are right here, blessing you, and you coming up, and look how you are lifted by the universe. You lifted up on both hands. It's like somebody lift you up. You deserve this. You deserve to be treated right. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to rise above everything. You deserve to learn how to take care of yourself and how to take care of your life, how to look at it from totally different view. Even when you are down, you were asking for help, and God was giving it to you. Okay? And in here at the end, people rushing to lift you up. This is happening in the near future. This is beautiful. I want you to believe in yourself. If this is speak to you, believe in yourself. And know it's an adoration day today. Today, you're going to adore yourself. You're going to love yourself. You're going to believe in yourself, because you're going to make it no matter what. Let me look at another path. Oh, there is a man in the bottom of the cup in here, and three people behind him, three people behind him. Now they follow him, but this man have this cigar in his mouth, or cigarette, and standing up with his hand behind his back. I don't know if you know anybody like that. He's thinking. It's like he doesn't care. Those three people behind him, he doesn't care about them. What he's thinking is about himself. Okay. Now, with this man, there is, you know how the thumb go up like this? Well, this thumb is going down like that. So following somebody like that, just because they have a power, just because they look good, just because they're strong, and maybe they have money, and maybe they can do more for themselves than the normal person can. Following somebody like that, it is not gonna be easy. It is not an easy road, because this man looking totally at the other side, not at you. And the thumb above that is down. The thumb is going down. So, you know, you guys, if a person coming to you and they're strong and powerful and up there, but they're looking at you, they're seeing you, they're praising you, they're lifting you up, they're thinking of you as a human being who deserves the best. Even if you want, you have to pay money for it. But the way they're looking at you, then that's a totally different person. But if you following somebody that you thinking that you're gonna get someplace and they don't even care, forget it, move on. You have a dog. A dog is a friend. A dog is right in the middle of the cup. And this dog is facing a frog. The dog is facing a frog. We're still on the same path. Now you have a friend in there, and the friend is probably saying, maybe the friend is putting the finger down, you know, it's like, no, this is not good. And he's directing you to look at that frog. I don't know what is the frog. Look up those animals and Google them as an animal spirit, what they mean. And life is you standing in there and you are you acknowledging what the dog is giving you. The dog is there as a friend for you, it's always been there, you know, but you acknowledging the dog, but the dog is trying to show you something and you're not looking at it, you're not seeing it, okay? Above you there is lots of things happening, which is now is the middle of the cup. It is the what's happening right now, right? But you are you laying on the dog, but your head is looking totally the opposite way, right? Thinking that the opposite way is better. But believe me, magic happen in the little things in life, but you are extending your situation because the way you're looking at it, the way you're not making it choices. And in order to make a choice, you have to become clear, you have to look at things deeper, right? You have to look at things at a different level. You can't just ignore things, and just because somebody go in one way, that means it is okay. It is not. So you guys, whoever this is speak to, life is gonna get a bit, I don't know how to say it, a little bit, it has been anyway, you know, it's not something new. All of us going through this crazy thing lately, but it's like too much going on that you can't even wrap your hands around it in the future, the near future. So I'm gonna ask you right now, whatever you're doing, sit in a quiet times, meditate, go within, let go of everything else, and talk to the universe, talk to your guide, talk to your angels, talk to God, talk to Jesus, to Buddha, to Krishna. I don't care who you talk to. Believe me, you talk, words have effect. You talk, things are gonna come. Now, don't think that everything gonna just happen for you. They're not gonna happen for you just like that. You're gonna have to work at it. But if you allow yourself to receive, then everything is, you're gonna see things from a totally different level. You're gonna accept things differently. You're gonna have more clarity, so you can move on. And here you have so many people gathering together, so many people. Hold on, I lost it. Yeah, right here. So many people gathering together, coming together, but at the end, if you choose to really, it's up to you. It is gonna come anyway, your way, but it's how long you're gonna take to get there in order to find this heart. It's a beautiful heart sitting at the tip of the cup, right in here, at the tip of the cup. like, a little bit further, maybe a month from here, right? Maybe 2-3 weeks from now, maybe a month. But it is in the near future, because the coffee cup, you don't know, it's energy. And it is where your energy is. And then things gonna happen, because once you start to come through this with love, instead of looking what everybody expect, what everybody need, what everybody talk about, listen to yourself. Deep inside, nobody know you better than you. And this heart gonna appear. Doesn't mean that you're gonna meet somebody. It could, but then life is going to manifest with love, which make life much easier, more joyful, more happier. Okay, I'm going to read this part in here. Ooh, wow. Okay. You stood up in the middle of it's like so many things around you. So it's like so many things were calling you to stand up and do something. It is not just people around you. It's not just situation. It's not just a relationship. It's not just a job. Something called you. It's not only that. It is everything that's coming in front of you is pushing you to really move on. Time to move on. Time to make a change in life. Time to see things a little differently. And you stood up and you kept going. You kept walking. You kept walking. And you walked little by little in the beginning. This is the past. You reach now in the middle of the cup, which is the time right now we are in, the present time. And you grew bigger. You grew bigger, and your feet, one here and one there, is not a slow step. You moving further. You are moving along, and you holding in your mouth an eagle, a big, huge eagle. You holding that eagle. That's why you're moving fast, because the eagle is pushing you. If the eagle is your animal guide, my friend, look the eagle up, because it is so beautiful. This eagle is pushing you forward, is helping you manifest. Your head is already gonna come out. Now you're moving toward it, but just a little time, maybe next week, maybe a few days, right? And you are going to really, your head is above all the chaos and all the crazy emotions we've been going through. You're already looking at the future and seeing things from a different view. But this eagle is flying up high and pushing you. Somebody pushing you, somebody pulling you. It's like, move forward, move forward. I feel like this is for me, or for Taurus people, my Taurus people. Uranus is in your sign. This could be for anybody, but for us Tauruses, Uranus is in our sign, and it's gonna be for 7 years. Well, guess what? We did things we never done before. I was in a job for 21 years. Boom, I got up and moved. Went to another job. 1 year I left. Now I am at another job. So, but you look at things, and everything I move on from, everything I do new, I'm working, I'm loving myself, because in the jobs where we get abused and used, it teaches us we need to move on. And if they're not willing to stop that and become better, then you move on. You move on. I'm not saying other places are better, other jobs are better, or other relationships are better. You got to work through it, but you got to overcome the problems that's in you. You got to overcome what holds you behind. You got to overcome the lack of honoring and loving and respecting yourself. Because when you don't, everybody step on you, everybody use you, everybody abuse you. And even in a job where you think you are doing good, well, you know what? I make a lot more money than that job that I had within just 2 years, and I do a lot on the side with my business too, but it is all coming together, and it come more together the more I stand up for myself and the more I say that is enough. Okay, so for this coffee cup, and what I'm seeing, the most thing that I love is how the universe lifted you up right in their hand, right all the way up above the mountain. And it just know that you are loved, you are precious, you are, we all are. And it is so beautiful when we recognize it. It is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me see if I missed something. Okay, there is a letter M, but the left wing is broken. Not broken, maybe not grown, maybe not as long as the other one. My friend, if that is you, that is your feminine energy. You need to take care of you. You need to stop to adore you, to love you. Somebody speak down to you, you're gonna speak up. You got to speak up. You got to get angry. You got to get angry. If you don't get angry, you don't overcome all the stuff. You get angry, you let it out, and then you move on. You move on. You'll find like, wow, I'm lighter. I'm lighter. Don't let anger reside inside of you. Don't let grieve. We grieve a lot. We grieve the way we've been treated. We grieve how we were, our marriage didn't work out, our relationship didn't work out, how we didn't go to school and become who we wanted to be. We grieve how life brought us to one place and cut us dry, and then we had this dream and our dream didn't come true. We grieve so many things. We grieve a lot of things. But you have to learn to let the grievance go, because the grief stick in your heart chakra. When it is stuck in your heart chakra, this is where it belongs. All that negative energy, all that painful energy, lower energy of grief and of anger hold in the heart chakra. It create a problem with the heart, with the breast, with the lung, everything in that area. And learn to love yourself, speak up for yourself, so the energy doesn't hold here in your thyroid and your throat. Okay, you need to clear up all that. You need to find what you're passionate about. What is in your belly that's holding you back? When you deep breathe and feel your body, what do you feel first? The belly. If it is the belly, then you need to really get into your passion. Try to do things that you used to love to do when you are little. You need to open up. You need to come to a point where you just releasing all the stuff, where you feel you're really living, and no coronavirus and nothing else is gonna stop in your way or change life for you. It is not. It didn't change nothing for me. Actually, it made it better. It made it better. How many people in here can say that? Let me see if I find something else. I have a camel. A camel is coming to one of you. A camel bringing, a camel holds so much on his back, right? So it's bringing gift. Something coming to you, a gift coming to you, something gonna show up unexpectedly. It's like, wow, this is for me. Yes, it is for you and it is for me. I expect it and I'm waiting for it. So you too, just repeat after me. Yes, I'm open to receive. I am open to receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I love you for taking care of me. Thank you. Okay, just believe, you guys, believe. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving the readings. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for showing up, for bringing a smile on your face, for learning to be one with everybody on this coffee cup reading. Thank you for you, And what I'm going to ask you to love you, adore you, give yourself a hug. You deserve it. And give yourself another hug from me. We all starting a new journey. Let's do it together. Okay, let's hold each other's hand. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. If you didn't like and subscribe, please do support my channel. This week, I could only do this reading. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it touched you. Take care. We'll talk later.